Australia's leading research universities have taken out newspaper ads warning that vital research institutions face closure. It's because the government has linked their funding to the Tertiary Reform Bill currently stuck in the Senate.
Students and universities don't know if or when fee deregulation will begin because the controversial legislation is stuck in the Senate. Now there's another problem. Vital research funding is set to stop because the government has linked those dollars to the legislation passing.
The research funding for national research infrastructure is important and needs to be attended to quickly.
Within a few months, indeed, if this legislation is not passed, then we're going to see major research facilities around Australia start to run out of money.
In paid advertisements, Australia's elite sandstone universities, known as the Group of Eight, have condemned the decision, saying it threatens the country's research future and vital institutions will close.
One of the examples is funding for a national nanofabrication facility. This sort of facility is the future of many industries.
If the Reform Bill passes in the next fortnight, NCRIS will be funded and that will solve every problem for the research community.
The Education Minister is putting compromise plans to the independents.
I think the best solution for higher education is for the government to top up the funding as required.
The tertiary sector remains stuck in uncertainty.
I wouldn't be surprised if it gets through. It's looking unlikely, you'd have to say.
Students feel ignored. They say they haven't even had a chance to put their concerns to the Minister.
Students are really sick of the fact that they haven't been part of this conversation. We've had, 10 or 11 months now since the budget policy has been announced, and students just feel like they are not being listened to.
International students are aware they're propping up Australian universities.
International students have been paying a lot more compared to their domestic counterpart. They're paying triple the fees of domestic students.
When Parliament returns next week, attention will turn to the Tertiary Education Bill. Minister Pyne has the backing of the Coalition Party Room as he tries to push for a deal with independents. But after scare campaigns over potential $100,000 university fees, agreement isn't guaranteed. Catherine McGrath, SBS World News.